Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm MysteriousJG. So between videos I quick went back to our ship, the Tempest. I slightly improved our weapons by equipping the new mods that I bought and then didn't bother to equip. And I got our time-based rewards and some Milky Way research, which was, one of them, and blah, 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 blah. Collected a few rewards from Apex missions, and we're off to the races. One thing I did not do, which I maybe could have done, is talk to our squad mate Vetra to see if she had anything to say, now that we found some clues about the Terrain Arc. Although, actually, she has not really mentioned the Terrain Arc and doesn't seem all that worried about them, quite frank. So let's just get back on with the story. Oh, and I also had to close and restart the application because it just completely crashed the fuck out when we came back to the planet. So, from the map, we can tell there's one more remnant abyss. I'm thinking it's either an even higher elevation or it's an even lower elevation than everything else that we haven't reached yet. We've also got a whole bunch of people who have little quests they're willing to give us. Oh, and there's an eidetic memory trigger. I should probably grab that while we're up here. It's just like floating around in the middle. Oh, that's not it. That's actually a gravity well to take us down a level. Anything else to scan while we're up here? Find a memory trigger, pick it up, although you'll have
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Well, I guess that'll be something to do the next time we're back at the Hyperion. Garn sculpture gave us some research. That's the first sage again. We already talked to him, so I'm not really all that bothered.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Yeah, it's a real
Sorry
bummer.
to interrupt, but what's happened?
What's going on, Holmes?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I've seen lots of things. Oh man, that's literally what I was thinking. I have to say it.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Or she's
Palev
dead.
was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
Hey, thanks
There
for
might
cheering
still
him
be a
up.
way to track her down.
Of course, I went into my sister's subconscious during her coma and told her dad's dead.
If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those
You're
records?
crop dusting genius.
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands and the machines still work, it's a slim hope.
Let me give you my
I
codec
don't
frequency.
want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
On hold, wait for a way to cross the chasm to Old Palev. Okay. Oh, something else to scan. Yeah, we're wasting 10% of our research. Well, why don't you guys fuck off? Translated from Shalish. After the scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos and fear ruled, and we lost sight of our true selves. Japro took us away from that influence, so that we could remember the past with clarity. Clear hearts know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Bunch of losers. Rider family secrets, you can go away. I don't really care about you right this second. So that quest is on hold until we can get over to, like, Planet Super Chasm. Yeah, that made sense. Oh, man, I forgot to sell the junk. Nothing to see here, alien. Ooh. Well, how about would there be anything to see if I kicked you in your alien balls? The alien ball sack? Maybe we should hop back to the Tempest real quick just to, Born alert. Notification terminal has been experiencing occasional issues. As you know, Sage Yashkers made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request some copies of the repositories was blah 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 blah. Genealogy update. So that was all there for you to pause and read if you feel like it. Oh, that reminds me. These guys are talking. That reminds me. There was something. The actual little base that we launched into their base. There's stuff that you could read here, and it's includes Suvi Anwar. Isn't she like our person, or is yeah? Isn't Suvi the Scottish girl, or is Suvi the bitchy lady on the Nexus who gives us a bunch of shit about how Pathfinders suck? I can't remember which one of them was named Suvi. Either way, that was more dialogue that you could stop and pause if you really wanted to.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Yeah, why don't you fuck off?
Could use more interruptions.
That kid needs a break. Apologize. Sad. Apologize.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
I didn't mean to make you look mad.
You're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Rochelle to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces.
Arms
and
and
that's
legs.
just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
So the remnants are like your Protheans. Gotcha.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
Shut up.
The
Stop
few
interrupting.
that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
Stop mumbling. Garn advancement. Continue with your lesson.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
Yeah, I just said that.
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
Yeah, sure. You don't mean you don't think it's just because they all got wiped out suddenly, Vesuvius style, and were in the middle of stuff when they died? Whatever.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
So if I return these to her, is she gonna be less bitchy? I kind of doubt it. And what's your deal? Did we already talk to you?
Data modules contain our histories.
Man, these guys really are hostile towards the aliens from another galaxy who want to learn all their shit. I wonder what happens if I just jump off of here. In theory, if we jump off towards the north, we could go where we're trying to get. No, it won't let us do that. That's leaving the mission area. Our shields go away, and we lose most of our health. So that was interesting. Indicates a step in the... Oh, the Tempest. No, the Tempest current location. I'm not... What is our current quest now? We're on Ryder Family Secret. Oh, yeah, because I... That's my fault. On hold. On hold. On hold. On hold. On hold. Lost sister on hold. Now we can go to the location that Esmus mentioned. So where is that going to turn out to be? Because it's probably on the main planet's surface. Yeah, I think okay, the Remnant Abyss. We actually were already here. I think we went up there to find the guys who were frozen by Remnant tech, which earned us the trust of the guys in the initial village, which was enough that we could have switched over to talking to the leader of the Angaran Rebellion, but we're ignoring that until we get this viability up high enough that I can grab the Nexus perks that I want to get in the long term. Like the next Nexus perk I get is already unlocked, but the one that comes after that, I need this place to be at 80 or 90% viability. And I would like to get to the point where we can actually lay down a settlement here, because maybe we don't get to do that, but it seems like if we're increasing the viability, I would think it would be with the long-term goal of getting a human settlement here. But maybe it's just to help out the Angarans. It's totally cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. We're trying to be their friends, even though a bunch of them, particularly in this place, are jerks. Let's fast travel back to the surface and make our way towards the main quest. Which will almost certainly involve us eventually finding a way to get that bridge working. Oh, these are just animals. Gungam style. Let's say I don't even need to waste ammo on these guys. I don't feel like it. But I would like to back up my friend's turret. Did we not get any experience for killing all those guys? Well, we've certainly now got enemies that are... shot at, like, completely off target there. Come on, man. How about a little experience for that? Oh, well. There should be some remains over here. There sure were enough animals that got all stacking up on my defensive turret. Get some scale fibers. Excellent.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
I'm gonna have to get this frickin' plant sample just so it stops. No, it's up at a higher elevation. It just keeps being a thing. Alright, we want to go this way. Nickel. Oh, you're already coming after us, some aliens or other. Well, he just threw a grenade, so I guess he is using the grenade skill that I haven't been leveling up because I wasn't sure he was using it. Jeepers, creepers. Some more nickel. The Raiders of Buddhist Kung Fu. A joke I don't expect any of you to get. The Whoa, what are you shooting at?
Shields are up.
The little shield boost we're getting every time I empty a clip seems like it should be critical. I don't even know that it's working, but it seems like it's a pretty big piece of what's going on. Shields disabled. Oh, the heirloom is going to be here, and then we got to fight our way towards.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the location provided by Esmus.
Stay sharp, everybody. There's supposed to be remnant crawling all over this place.
I could have sworn we'd already been here for some other quest, but maybe we didn't get all the way in. I would have opened this container if we'd been in here, probably. Somebody's fighting back there. Ooh, this really feels like one of those one-shot only wells. I wonder if I'm supposed to be here yet. Yeah, this seems like it's the main vault.
Jarl, what's your take on
I
all
guess
this
not.
reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe,
Yep.
Yes, sure.
Any business?
not the way Esmos does.
What about you, Vetra? You gonna have anything to say in this game ever? Ooh. Maybe we weren't supposed to come over here. So my squad mates certainly didn't follow me into my deadly trap. The fact that the Remnant always go hostile when you get close, but not until you get close, and therefore they're not spottable with my sniper scope, is annoying. Sometimes is annoying. The fact that they're sometimes not spottable is annoying. That's what I'm trying to say. Guessing we can't go through here. Can we scan this crazy wall? No. It's so poorly handled by me. Don't say nice job. I know I screwed that up. It was good aim. I just really should have set that battle up when we were in a better position. We got a lot of loots for this. I need to keep an eye, because eventually there is going to come a point where I need to go back and sell some scrap. Maybe attempt to open containers, but instead go, "Whoo!" Oh man, we were getting pretty close, but apparently this ain't the way to go. Unless there's a door here that I'm missing, and there doesn't seem to be. I guess we gotta come at it from the other direction. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. There's certainly more remnant over here we haven't encountered. Sorry, buddy, I had to blow you up. Hope you understand. That's a weird looking container. Nice. So we dealt with that. Previous issues. Oh, we got an augmentation out of that shield disruptor. Previous issues with containers not wanting to load quickly seem to have gone away for a while. Something seems to be picking away at somebody's shields. Yeah, it really sounds like there's combat going on somewhere. Who else is down here with us? Who's fighting the Remnant? The Remnant don't usually fight each other, other than my special, cool, badass Remnant. How did I know? Oh, it's a destroyer. We need to eventually Eventually I need to actually scan all these. Oh no, the door closes. Oh, I didn't know that. And here I am, all cloaked and losing my extra damage. Oh, my little friendly is on the wrong side of the door. Whoa, yeah, didn't take long at all to get in trouble there. Well, alright, so the destroyers are kind of a pain because they will regenerate their shields. You gotta at least knock their shields down and get at the armor to do any permanent damage. Got a little health back. That's what those things are good for there. Gotta get past his shields to do permanent damage. Looks like my party members are not gonna keep the door open, but hopefully not die. Also want to make sure I scan him at some point. Cool, I scanned him. That's an ominous, menacing thingy. So that was kind of a boss fight, I guess. I'm glad I scanned him because he didn't leave a scannable corpse behind. Or a cannibal corpse. We'll have to see if this is considered a vault. I don't think this is a vault that is going to close up and that we can't return to. But if it is, we need to make real sure that we get the data core out of here because those are tied to a quest. Well, we can save. That suggests it's not considered an actual official vault. I think we're gonna have to do kooky quests with finding the missing monoliths before we can do a vault. What kind of fun will be waiting for us in this room? A container. And adaptive remnant core device. Which basically means free remnant tech. Well, the destroyer is probably the toughest challenge we're going to face in here. Because the last time we fought one of those, it was optional. This is the first one that would seem to have been mandatory. Well, the last one we fought was on a planet that we could have done these in either order. So it's not like we've necessarily gotten to where the game is supposed to be harder. Wow, I'm really starting to feel like on our way out of here we're going to have a fight because it's laid out for us to have things to shelter behind. So it might be that when we touch this, it triggers a big battle. I would always sense that coming in Mass Effect 2 and 3 and always be right. So we'll see about how it works in this game. I'm the MysteriousSJG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. Bye-bye.